Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles.
And Isaiah.
We're back here with another Extreme Loadouts video. This week we're going to be focusing on the SAW Gunner, squad automatic weapon. So what really is the purpose of it and of a squad gunner in real life versus airsoft?
In real life, you're kind of just putting down a lot of suppressive fire so that your friendlies can move up or pull back if you need to. Airsoft-wise, it's kind of similar, but because you don't have the recoil, you can really move up with your team, so you're going to be pushing a lot more contact. You want to be kind of lighter, so that's kind of what we went for this loadout.
All right, awesome. So we're just going to go right into this. So we're going to take first look at his primary. So what he's using here is we have a Crytac LMG, the Shrike. For Milsim events, you can't just use any old thing M4 with a box mag. You actually have to have a dedicated support weapon. So usually they'll classify it. Most places classify it by it has to have been in service with a real military unit for a minimum of 5 years. So the Shrike has been around, I don't know how long, but Shrike qualifies. It has a box mag, it has the Shrike upper, the LMG upper, so then that qualifies. Just have a flashlight just in case of a night. Pretty basic, just finding things and lighting a path. And then we have just a T1, pretty easy to aim down, nothing really complex. You're not really going to need to aim as much as you normally would as a rifleman. As a SAW gunner, you're going to assume that your gun is already pretty heavy, so then you're going to want to kind of cut down on the amount of kit that you're wearing. A big heavy plate carrier with a bunch of pouches and stuff that you don't need is not going to be conducive to you moving up with your team and keeping up and not dying of a heat stroke. So, going from top to bottom, usually what I'll rock is, personally, I'll rock like a baseball cap or something. It's very breathable, usually a mesh back. It's breathable, it's good for outdoors, it'll block a lot of the sun from getting in my face, but still protects the top of my head. Eye protection of some sort, so here Isaiah has his Oakley M-frames with the Helo kit inside of it, so that helps it become a full seal eye protection, but it's low profile so it doesn't get in the way of him doing anything. It's not big and bulky. Isaiah has the Code Red headset. Which one is this one?
This is the CQB headset. So it's just got the boom mic, and then it's got the earpiece right here and the button down here. It's just nice and simple, and it works.
Awesome. All right, so now, moving down to the chest. Isaiah has a Condor chest strike. It's the OPS, the Ops chest strike. Really lightweight, breathable. There's not too much going on. It has just enough molly space so you can put on whatever you want and nothing that you don't. And then it has some internal pouches here, an admin pouch in the center, and then another pouch over here, which Isaiah is using for his radio. Remember how we talked about in the Rifleman video, comms are super important, so you're going to want to find a dedicated pouch for just your radio so you can access it, adjust it if you have to. Sometimes radio frequencies can change. So, we'll take a look over here. He has the Elite Force red rag, pretty simple, straightforward, like in the last video, pretty much the same thing, but you always need a red rag. It's a requirement at like a Milsim game, which is the whole point of having a SAW gunner. There you go. There's that. Then we're going to move down a little bit. This is just a large utility pouch that Isaiah has over here. So it clips, goes up. In here, something like smoke grenades are sometimes useful for covering large squad movement, but mostly you want to carry BBs. So he just has a nice big old bag of BBs that he can reload his box mag on the field without really much of a problem of accessing it. And then you can carry other utilities that you would like to carry in that as well. Boom. All right, Isaiah, tell me what you got going on with this middle pouch here.
So this middle pouch is a Ripaway EMT pouch. It's got Velcro and then a buckle to secure it. So in here you got like an Allen key, a few batteries, electrical tape, anything to keep basically my gun up. So any utilities or anything like that will go in here. And it's nice so I can rip it away, I can open it up, and then once I'm done with it, Velcro it back on here and then buckle it up.
All right, so now we'll just have Isaiah turn around real quick for you. So this is the TMC backpack. So this thing is really cool. It comes with straps, but you can unbuckle them and hide them in the back of the backpack so that you can actually molly weave it onto whatever plate carrier if you're running that, or a harness or something. It's really nice. It has a lot of space. It comes with hydro. I think it's a 3 liter, I want to say, or a 2.5. So you can get plenty of water to carry on your person. But there's plenty of space in the backpack. If you're running a Polar Star saw, you can run a tank. You have these cinches. These straps are going to really keep it down and lightweight and low profile if you have anything that might move around, like a tank might be a lot to move around. So you got to keep it cinched down, secured, put some snacks in there, water bottles, Gatorade pouches, just so that you can be super sure. A nice little Velcro space for all your morale patches. And then let's take a look at Isaiah Sublo. Tell me about it, Isaiah.
All right, so we got 2 pistol mags, and then we got the this is a SciTac M&P 9 holster with the belt mount. So this is nice because it's nice and secure. I can draw it, put it back really nice and easy, and I know that's not going to fall off. And then I got 2 extra pistol mags. Say if the saw goes down, I can use that. I still have maybe 60 rounds to go through. But more so just to defend myself and get out of the situation.
So then another reason to have a pistol as a saw gunner is that usually there's a sort of like how you have a sniper has a minimum engagement distance, like you can't do 100 feet. Saw gunners usually can't engage within 30 or 20 feet unless your saw can go semi-automatic. But there are a lot of saws, like the 249 is pretty much the standard that doesn't have semi-automatic. So in order to engage an enemy at that point, you will need a sidearm or something that is not your saw. But if you can go to semi-automatic like you can with a Shrike, that's why we offered that up instead. You'll be able to go semi-auto, so you'll be able to clear building stuff. Other requirements are that you can't full auto inside of a building usually. If you're going to be outside a building and engaging inside, you have to be a minimum of usually 10 feet away from the building. Other than that, you'll either have to swap to your secondary or go to semi-automatic. So just some quick tips for you right there. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's another Extreme Loadout with your boy Chuckles.
Isaiah.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, questions, or anything about what Isaiah is wearing, hit it down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. And stay tuned for more Sniper Loadout coming your way. Boom! Guys, what's up? It's your boy Chucky Chuck and the Funky Bunch here. We're doing Airsoft.